That was my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my shit. I used to be happy as a motherfucker on the radio. Yeah, definitely. I'm not intimidated by no woman walking on this earth. I give a crown to that girl. If you listen to the show, you know. Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend. Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about? We just naturally, organically became cool. Once I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced. No, I did not like her when I first came back. I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like, we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she said is not, "How your baby doing?" No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? "How was maternity leave?" No, that's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck would make me want to talk about the fucking comments first? I got a beautiful baby at home. Why? You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her when I first came back. I had to learn that Lauren was not a spiteful person. Like, I'm like, I don't like the way you moving. I don't like, I ain't feeling this shit. We had a whole nother plan. I don't know what the fuck what that was in there, but that shit wasn't it. And y'all ain't gonna agree with everything I say and do, but I am never going to hate on a woman, especially if she got it going on. Yeah, I'm not. And Lauren LaRosa got it going on. She did. You know what I'm saying? I tell her that. Ask her. I don't know if she'll say it online. She thanks me on air, but she don't thank me online. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, shit a little different, online. But if niggas is a team, if we supposed to be a team, how about y'all clear some of this shit up for y'all teammate? That shit is ran like a high school. Yeah. It's ran like a high school.
Yes, sir. You just found it. Intercourse with you. Let's chat. Welcome to the Intercourse Show. I am your host, Mr. B. Today we have a very exciting show for you, ranging from various topics. We talk about top politics, current events, as well as some more personal and entertaining topics. One of the topics we're covering today is a young lady comedian by the name of Jess Hillarious. Apparently, she's crashing out because she is a co-host on the famous show, The Breakfast Club, which is generally a hip-hop music show that has transitioned into politics and a number of other things. Kamala Harris did a number of appearances on there, and a lot of political figures tend to go on there, mostly left-leaning figures, to kind of promote to the Black community. Well, Jess Hillarious is a comedian that was recently hired after one of the female hosts left, Angela Yee. Jess apparently is having some workplace discrepancies with the folks at the Breakfast Club. She was out on maternity leave for some time, and I believe her replacement or her fill-in ended up taking over her role, and somehow, some way, she's got lost in the sauce as a result of that. So, without any further ado, let's jump right into it and see what she had to say on the matter. Okay, here we go.
Eating that shit up until I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a baby. In this industry, what I'm doing ain't no right time to have a baby, so you have them when you have them. I don't regret when I got pregnant. I don't. I got pregnant on fucking purpose. That's what I wanted, a baby, and that's what I got. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted Breakfast Club. You feel me? I'm gonna say this. I don't fucking need to be there. I wanted to be there. I loved being there. That was my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my shit. I used to be happy as a motherfucker on the radio. Yeah, definitely. Listen, I'm not intimidated by no woman walking on this earth. I give a crown to that girl. If you listen to the show, you know. Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend. Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about? We just naturally, organically became cool. Once I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced. No, I did not like her when I first came back. I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she said is not, how your baby doing? No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? How was maternity leave? No. That's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck make me want to talk about the fucking comments first? I got a beautiful baby at home. Why? You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her when I first came back. I had to learn that Lauren was not a spiteful person. Like I'm like, I don't like the way you moving. I don't like, I ain't feeling this shit. We had a whole nother plan. I don't know what the fuck what that was in there, but that shit wasn't it. I ain't like that. We've made cool since then. That's it. Right? I compliment this girl every fucking day. Every day. And it ain't forced. She's a beautiful girl. She knows her shit and she on her shit. And that segment came from me. Like, let's not even sit here and fucking play around with it. Like, it's the crazy thing. This is another crazy thing. We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like when like not one motherfucker ever with this online shit. Like, why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy as niggas try to make out to be. Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did that shit for 13 years, my nigga. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'm gonna play with niggas. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hillarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open. All the time. Whether it's something y'all want to hear or it's something that y'all ain't gonna want to hear. I ain't got time. Didn't go live to talk about that retired ass nigga. Who still think he not retired. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing. And honestly, if he didn't hate me so much, I would actually agree with some shit that he was saying. I would. The girl is great at what she do. Lauren with the latest is flawless. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She got that. I fought for that. The fuck is we talking about? I don't know how long it's gonna take for a motherfucker to confirm that. But yeah, it's like that. I started saying shit on air. Like I said, I don't know if y'all really listen to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all really listen to that shit 6 a.m. or wherever. Yeah. I advocated for that. Get that shit to her. Get that segment to her. Man, that girl do what she do. She do it great. She was doing it great at TMZ. She doing it great up the Breakfast Club. I also been said that she did great during the co-hosting year too. Said that. Along with Claudia Jordan and Jason Lee. I also said that. Okay? Stop trying to make me out to be the villain. Or like I'm the fucking hater or something. I ain't never gonna hate on no fucking woman. Ever. No. Now listen. I may not say everything that y'all, I may not I may offend women here and there. I offend men here and there. You know, I offend others here and there. You know, okay. Y'all ain't gonna agree with everything I say and do, but I am never going to hate on a woman, especially if she got it going on. Yeah, I'm not. And Lauren LaRosa got it going on. She did. You know what I'm saying? I tell her that. Ask her. I don't know if she'll say it online. She thanks me on air, but she don't thank me online. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, you know, shit a little different, you know, online. But if niggas is a team, if we supposed to be a team, how about y'all clear some of this shit up for y'all teammate? That shit is ran like a high school. Yeah. It's ran like a high school. It is. Fair East Side High. Fair East Side High. Before Mr. Clark, though. Like when he first got there. Mm-hmm. Y'all want a bitch to keep her cool. Look, check this out, y'all. Look, man. I get up every fucking day. Every day. And they always talk about, you ain't at work. You ain't at work. Yeah, bitch, I started picking up more shows. Hell no. That's how I'm getting. Hell no. Hell no. I have more fun outside the fucking studio than I have in there now. Is you crazy? Any chance that be on, any chance I can get to be on Zoom, I'ma do that. Fuck. Nah, especially not, man, look. Check this out. Check this out. I wanted Breakfast Club. I did. I wanted it. I wanted it. I don't fucking need to be there. I want it to be there. You get what I'm saying? I get it. It's gonna be some people angry. You feel me? I'm mad every fucking day how I'm being handled. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't right. My platform is big enough. My platform is big enough for niggas to hear me. So if you didn't hear me before, in meetings and shit, and man, and phone calls and text messages and all this little shaky, sneaky shit niggas got going on, man, you hear me now. You get what I'm saying? Get it? Like, yeah, hear me now. Yeah, hear me now. Here's what it is. And the reason, look. And the nigga Corey, that nigga ain't saying nothing that ain't nobody else saying. It's just that he don't like me. He already don't like me. So it's like, all right, he gonna pack it on. Y'all, them niggas let her have a failed day with Jess, because I done had a failed day with his ass. Trust and believe that nigga still hurt. Still hurt that I wouldn't accept his apology. Still hurt. That's on him. Still hurt. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's all right. He'll be all right. You know what I mean? But I don't care. Y'all gonna hear me. I don't do that. The problem is communication. Yeah. It been that.
I can relate to where she's coming from. I think typically in with employment situations, when you have a job to do and your expectations have been mismanaged based on what was discussed, it causes anybody to be angry and upset about it. Now, the thing I may not agree is her grieving her differences online, because I think it makes it harder for her to sort of get what she needs done rectified, because now she's essentially pinning herself against that organization. But apparently she was, recruited and sorted after, and she was brought on as a celebrity guest female host. She, I guess, was doing good up until the point that she got married. Got pregnant and had to go out on maternity leave. During her absence, they got someone, I believe the girl's name is Lauren, to fill her space. And in filling her space, I guess the girl started doing pretty good. And there was executive decision to keep the girl on, and it ended up diluting the impact that Jess Hilarious had when she came back to the show. And I think she's got some raw emotions concerning that. And I think that's understandable for most people, right? Most people want to feel like they have a purpose. Most people want to feel accepted, whether at the workplace or at home or anywhere else. And if you were brought on to the team to contribute in a certain way, and then you leave for maternity leave or whatever medical reason, and you see that your role has been diluted or given to someone else, of course you would have some raw emotions to it. So I'm not totally opposed to the raw emotions that she has. I don't know that expressing it online in the manner that she is going to help rectify the situation in a favorable way for her. But I can understand the grievance, right? There was another female host there, Angela Yee, who left. I believe there was some conflict there between her and her co-host that wasn't really discussed, but her abrupt exits kind of led people to speculate that, things wasn't peaches and cream. And now we have another female host who's on there, and she's got similar grievances. So it seems like the way things are being handled might be a little messy. To be totally honest, I don't know that I see that much more talent from the new girl. Not that I'm watching their show that much, but the new girl's okay. I think she was in TMZ doing some gossip reports or working behind the scene, and she's there now. And I haven't necessarily found anything she's done to be that insightful that makes the show interesting. Now, I think with Jess Hilarious, she has a large social media following. She's also a stand-up comedian who does shows, so her core base is there, and I thought that was the element that she brought to the show. She's witty, she's quick with it in terms of her comedy, and she, she would sort of give you a comedic take oftentimes. But in terms of the way her segment was laid out, it seemed as if they got the other girl to do it just as good, if not better. So in this case, I can say I understand where she's coming from. I think there do need to be some sort of structuring of her arrangement or some rethinking around how she can best serve the show. And that, hopefully they get to work it out. But, for anyone who's had a job and who's worked before, that oftentimes there's workplace differences, and sometimes you feel as if your grievances are being overlooked, and it seems like that's the case with her. So anyone who's experienced that could understand the raw emotions, the hurt and the pain associated with that. So, my prayers go out to her and the Breakfast Club. Hopefully they're able to work it out and come to an amicable resolution. For those of you who are not liked and subscribed, I thank you for joining us today. I urge you to like and subscribe and stay connected as we continue to bring you great content. All right.